Hi friends, I'm Daniel Stewart. In this video, I'm going to say about 10 mobile TCP in mobile computing, which means a MTCP. A TCP in MTCP, the TCP sender tries to transmit a data controlled by a transmission timer. The TCP sender tries to transmit a data which is controlled by a transmission timer, and the transmission timer doubles when the each unsuccessful retransmission attempt of maximum of 1 minute. If the transmission attempts remains unsuccessful, the transmission timer doubles. This means the sender tried to retransmit an unacknowledged packet every minute. Each and every minute it will tries to retransmit a unacknowledgement packet and will give after 12 transmission. After completing a 12 transmission, it will give up. What happens if the connectivity is back earlier than this? What happens if the connectivity is connected lesser than 1 minute? No data is successfully transmitted for a period of 1 minute. There is no data, no packet is successfully transmitted for lesser than a minute. Then the retransmission timeout is still valid and the sender has to wait. The retransmission timeout is still valid and the sender has to wait. The sender also goes to slow start because it assumes congestion. Due to congestion, the sender has to wait and then it has to slow start and then proceed it. What happens in case of an ITCP if the mobile is disconnected? What is meant by ITCP? ITCP is an indirect TCP. Indirect TCP is a combination of fixed part and a wireless part. The proxy has what happens if in case of an ITCP, if the mobile is disconnected, the proxy has to buffer more and more data, so larger period of disconnection. The more buffer is needed if the handover follow the disconnection, which is typical. Even more state has to be transferred to new proxy. A snooping approach also suffers from being disconnected. If the handover follows a disconnection, which is a typical, even more state has to be transferred to a new proxy. The TCP approach, mobile MTCP approach has a same goal as a snooping TCP as well as same as snooping and ITCP. To prevent the sender window from shrinking if the bit errors or a disconnection, but congestion causes a current problems. The TCP wants to improve the overall throughput. That MTCP wants to lower the delay. MTCP wants to maintain the end-to-end semantics of a TCP, and it wants to provide a more efficient handover. These are the MTCP wants to do. The MTCP splits the connection into two parts. As a ITCP does, what the ITCP does, it divides the connection into two, as a fixed part and a wireless part. Likewise, MTCP also wants to split the connection into two. What are the two parts? Unmodified TCP and optimized TCP. In unmodified TCP is used for the standard host or a supervisory host connection. Unmodified TCP is used for the standard host connection, SH connection, while then optimized TCP is used on the standard host or mobile host connection. The supervisory host is responsible for exchanging the data between the both parts of a similar proxy in ITCP. The main thing of a SH is responsible is an exchanging a data between the both parts. Then the SSH monitors all packets. The MTCP approach assumes relatively low bit rate on the wireless link. On the wireless link, it assumes a very low bit rate. Therefore, it does not perform a caching or retransmission of a data. If a packet is lost on a wireless link, it has to be retransmitted by the original sender. If any data is transmitted, if the data is the packet is transmitted through a wireless link. If the data is lost or a packet is lost, it should be retransmitted only by the original sender. This maintains a TCP as an end-to-end semantics. Already we have seen that TCP wants to maintain the end-to-end semantics of a TCP. So it maintains an end-to-end semantics. The sketch standard host or supervisory host monitors all packets sent to a MH and acknowledgement is returned from the MH. It monitors all packets sent to the MH and the acknowledgement returned from the MH. If SKS does not receive acknowledgement for some time, it assumes the MH is disconnected. If the MH is disconnected, the SKS will if any acknowledgement does not receive from the MH mobile host, the SH assume that the MH is disconnected. Then advantages in MTCP, it wants to maintain the end-to-end semantics, so it maintains an end-to-end semantics. The SH does not send any acknowledgement itself but forwards the acknowledgement to MH. It does not send any acknowledgement to the same SH but it forwards an acknowledgement to the MH. If the MH is disconnected, it avoids the useless transmission, slow starts, etc. If the MH is not connected, it will avoid the retransmissions, slow starts, etc. What are the next? We are going to see the disadvantages. As the SH does not act as a proxy as in ITCP, the packet logs over the wireless link due to bit errors are propagated to the sender. Next thing is a lack of buffers and changing TCP on the wireless part. This friends, this is a mobile TCP. Thank you for watching.